is fired up today. Okay, good. Now we're up and running. Okay, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon. Okay, now, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello, everyone. Yesterday we talked briefly about the Lionsgate portal, which will be tomorrow, 8/8. And also it's the full moon inside of Aquarius. And I wanted to speak about a little bit of that today, just so that you can prepare better for the energy that's coming and what it is you want to manifest on the full moon portal. Okay, because again, like I said, it's so unique to have both of these things happening at the same time, right? You have the numerological power of the 8/8, and then you have which is about abundance, by the way. The number 8 is about abundance. It's about wealth. It's about manifestation. It's also, if you look at the sign, the symbol of gold is 888, right? And so it's a very, very powerful number. It's also, you look at number 8, and it's an infinity sign, which also lets us know about perpetuity and what real true abundance is, right? Real true abundance is having perpetuity and longevity with all the things that you love and you enjoy: happiness, joy, success, all of that. So that's the energy of the number 8. And we have a double 8 on the Lionsgate portal. Now, it's the full moon in Aquarius also that adds a little pizzazz to this amazing, amazing opportunity. And that is because the full moon in Aquarius is all about uh your how you show up to the world. Or if you could consider yourself a philanthropist, right? If you just take for a minute and think of yourself as a philanthropist, one who contributes to the world in a great, great, great way. That's the energy of Aquarius. What is it that you want to bring to the world? What ability do you have to bring to the world? Now, remember, it doesn't have to be money, right? Because we often think of a philanthropist as being those who give money, which they are, but there's also an energetic philanthropist. There's healers that are philanthropists, and that is really more about the change that you're willing to contribute in the world to actually see the world turn out a better place, and with complete knowing and complete certainty. Like a real true Aquarius energy is one that has no doubt that one day we will achieve world peace. There's no doubt in an Aquarius consciousness that one day we will achieve world peace. It is then that they look at that and say, okay, how can I make that happen? That is one of the gifts of Aquarius: is how can I make that happen? What is my specific role? How can I contribute to it? So tomorrow, when we come together for the Lionsgate portal and the manifestation meditation on the Lionsgate portal full moon, really, really come with also not only what you're going to manifest for your own life, but what you're going to manifest for yourself so that you can share that with the world, right? What is that? What is that thing that you have, that only you have, that creates a contribution to the world that is like no other? Because each and every one of us has this beautiful spark of our soul that is, I'm going to say, connected to purpose, connected to why we are here, right? Because it's connected to why we are here, it's also, if you think about a beautiful piece of uh, a plaid, right? Plaid has all these gazillions of stripes and colors that are going in it. And usually if you look up at a plaid like really, really up close, it's like, it's okay, but it's not as beautiful as when you look at it from afar. When you look at it from afar, you go, oh my God, that's a gorgeous pattern. That's a gorgeous thing. But it's that individual line that contributes to that plaid that makes it so unique. That's you, your individuality, what your gift is that you offer the world. And so come tomorrow to the portal with that intention of how you can access and harness and really, really, really ask for more of that. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the meditation. Just because tomorrow night, thank you, Ben. Tomorrow evening, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm doing it in U.S. time. Also, that because that's also 8 a.m. in China. So it's 7 p.m. in the U.S. and 7 a.m. in China. Unfortunately, it's 1 o'clock in the morning for me, but that's okay. I love you guys so much. The timing just works out best. And you can register on the website. Okay. So let's do the meditation. Because I'm on my phone, I'm just going to turn off the camera, okay? Just so that I can put my phone down. And I'll just invite you all to just close your eyes and find yourself, close your eyes and find yourself in your heart. As you do so, as you close your eyes and find yourself in your heart, let's begin today by taking 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Now let's shift our awareness to this beautiful bright white light in the center of our heart. And from this space in the center of our heart, let's imagine this energy growing bigger and bigger and bigger. Imagine this energy expanding to encapsulate your entire body. See your body in this beautiful, bright, white, pearlescent light. And now imagine that bright, beautiful, pearlescent light expanding into the room that you're in. And as it expands into the room that you're in, expand it into the house, the home, the building that you are in. Expand beyond there into the town, the city, the state. Expand beyond there to the country, the continent, and the bodies of water that surround the continent that you're on. And even more beyond there to the entire world, other continents, other bodies of water, you and the entire globe as one big, giant ball of light. Now let's expand beyond there into outer space, through outer space, into different layers of light, through different layers of light into a beautiful golden like light. Through the golden like light into a jelly-like substance light. And through the jelly-like substance light into a beautiful pink haze, which is a law of compassion. And through the law of compassion, you enter into the seventh plane of all that is, plane of creation, of oneness, and of complete totality. Expand beyond there. Try to go even deeper and deeper into this magical energy. As you do so, you may feel a tingling sensation all over your body. Allow that energy to contribute healing to you. So now let's tap in, see what kind of messages we have today. See what kind of downloads we have available for us. So, what if you were to see yourself on the screen? Like, meaning, what if you were the star of a movie? What character would be fun for you to play? Would it be an action hero? Would it be a housewife? Would it be a businesswoman? Would it be, what would it be? A super mom? What would there was a blockbuster movie and it was starring you. What role would you play? So imagine that that is how you see yourself, right? You see yourself in that role. Do you think others see yourself in the way that you see yourself? So anything that doesn't allow you to be, to know, to perceive, and receive the infinite awareness of how the universe sees you, how others see you, versus how you see yourself. Anything that doesn't allow that, that's destroyed, uncreated. And would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, sounds like, and is to have congruency, to be congruent in every cell of your body with what you would like to share with the world and what the world is willing to see of you? If you'd like that, say yes. So, for example, if you're projecting out into the world everything that is wrong with you, then everything that is wrong with you is all that people are going to see. So, would you be willing to create a different reality for yourself? Would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, sounds like, and is to harness that energy in the highest and best and easiest way possible? And would you like to know what it feels like to cultivate more of it? So, for example, if you are someone who is constantly focused on what is wrong with you, would you be willing today to just look at what is light about you? Right? What are your gifts? What are your talents? Remember, kindness is one of the greatest gifts that we have. Every single one of you is kind. Every single one of you has a giant heart. Those are talents, those are gifts. Say to yourself, I am kind. I am love. The more we focus on those, the more the universe and the people around us will see that energy. And so, would you like to know what it feels like to align with others who are truly, truly like minded, like hearted individuals? If you'd like that, say yes. I want to share something with you guys that's popping for me as I'm sharing this with you. I even in my private practice with my clients, there are obviously some clients that there there are clients that are more fun than others, so to speak, and there are clients that require a little bit more TLC, right? A little bit more effort naturally, and there are truly clients that exhaust me, right? And so I started to look at why I was exhausted by these people, by these energies. And I started to see aspects of myself in that which they were exhausting me about. And as I became so much more aware of my reflection in the perception of them, I started to shift it a little bit. I started to see how, for example, it's really hard for me to listen to people complain. It's just so hard for me to listen to people complain. So I looked at ways in which I was complaining, right? Which I would never have the vulnerability to admit to, by the way. But the willingness to see that that's what was annoying me about those around me, these particular energies, I looked. I also, have had one particular client that was so incredibly self-deprecating, so self-deprecating. It would just hurt me so bad to listen to this person self-deprecate themselves so much. No matter what I said to them, didn't seem like anything got through. So I took a pause and looked at myself. Like, where am I self-deprecating? Where am I expressing self-deprecation? And I was shocked to find that I too was expressing that in ways that were unbeknownst to me, or unbeknownst to me. So everything that brings up for you, let's destroy and uncreate it. Right? Everyone is a mirror for us. Looking at the mirrors that we have of others helps us to really see what we have to offer and contribute to the world. So, would you like to release yourself from any judgment or any criticism that you have towards others in favor of actually focusing on what it is that you can change? We can't change other people, right? But we can change ourselves. So, would you like to know what it feels like to acknowledge that when you have a desire to change somebody else, that it is the universe giving you an opportunity to change yourself? Would you feel like that? So, yes. Okay, great. So now let's shift our energy to those who require healing today. And as we do so today, what I would like is I would like for each of you to just take someone into your heart with which you have a bit of a challenge, let's say. Someone who challenges you, someone who maybe annoys you or frustrates you or angers you, that is in your life that you truly have care for, but maybe just are frustrated with. I want you to see them. I want you to see them sitting in front of you, standing in front of you. And I want you in this healing today to, first of all, just imagine unconditional love and light being sent throughout every single cell of their body. And as you do so in that space, let's also ask the creator, what am I unwilling to acknowledge about myself in the criticism that I am making towards this person? Now, you may not get anything right away, and that's totally fine because guess what? The creator will show you later. So, would you like to know what it feels like to have mercy and kindness towards yourself in this process? To recognize that as you offer healing to others, the universe is also offering healing to you. Great. Last but not least, let's take our rub our palms together faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. Place your palms over your eyes. Your eyes are the windows to your soul. When you're ready, you can open up your eyes and allow that energy to come into your body, into your being. Place your hands on your hearts and congratulate yourself and thank yourself for being here and for showing up today, for being a part of our soul family. Amazing. Thank you guys so much for beautiful, beautiful, beautiful download today. I really appreciate that. Whatever it was that's coming up for you, it's really servicing a lot of us. So thank you so much, everyone. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you same time, same place tomorrow. And please do not forget the Lionsgate portal. Please go sign up. We also have the Leo workbook, which will also be free if you sign up for that. Okay. Bye, guys. Have a great